Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some The Council, I guess you could call it. Let me just boot her up here. Yeah. That was quick. Okay. Let me put myself in the corner. Go, the council. Yes. There we go. Let's go. We're going to go for some of the council. It's kind of how Life is Strange was. So this is going to be interesting. I did play a little bit of it just to mess around with it, but that's about it. As you can see here. But save game one. No. Let's start a new one. Audio, master voices, subtitles are on. Yes. Video full screen, max graphics, VSync. Who cares? 30 frames. Why is that an option? It should be an option of 60 frames, but okay. Alright, here we go. It is a very badly optimized game, so it might mess up. But I'm going to try to watch it. France, Paris, 1792.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing.
Not a sound.
Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Totally.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Why are you talking so loud?
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this.
After trust her. Okay, I'll trust her.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Trade unlocked, trusted. Oh!
done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
Perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman.
I'm gonna get myself a little
Means
more
I haven't
comfortable
finished with
here.
this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to von Borchardt.
Sure. Von Borchardt. What a name, eh? I guess back then the names were all out of whack. I gotta fix my camera. January 20th, 1793. Lord Mortimer's Island. Off the coast of England. Yeah, can I pause it? Okay, I can pause it. Oh, really? Wait. It's not in the proper format. Let me fix my camera. There. It's good enough. Resume. Gained by Big Bad Wolf Studio. Speaking of Big Bad Wolf, I will be starting The Wolf Among Us soon, also.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up von Borchardt's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone
Audio
missing
clip.
on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The Council. Episode 1, The Mad Ones.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Can
about
I
it.
use my controller? That'd be better. Ooh, I can. Good, I can sit back and
now,
chill.
Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
What do we got? What do we got? Business with Lord Mortimer, personal reason.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son. You get along here like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues? You'll see.
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many.
God damn it. I'm sorry guys that I gotta keep doing this, but I should have set up my camera better, but I wasn't planning on doing it with a face cam, so testing it out. Testing the waters.
Dream of simply one day setting foot on this island. And only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Yes.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They're waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal?
Duchess.
A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you all right?
Whoa. What the hell?
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Hey, Alan, welcome to the stream. How's
Are
it
you
going?
absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
This is interesting cutscene.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
No,
There's no other way.
she's
If
too
you
precious.
kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah, don't! No.
Never heard of this game before. Yeah, I found it.
You can run if you want to, Sarah.
I found it on Steam. It's was recommended to me because Life is Strange. Came out in 2018.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's like a Telltale type.
It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
It's
definitely
it's a
have to find
very
Mother quickly.
very bad optimized game. It's not optimized the
Go
best,
crazier.
but
Or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived
works.
with me. What's
I do
happening
see
to
that
me?
I already
God's
dropped
sake.
some frames. So
Absolutely need
oh
to
well.
find you, Mother.
It is pretty interesting so far. Can I run? How do you run? Can you run? Right trigger is to run. What the hell?
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted
There's a
to
lot of
ask
audio
you,
clipping
but we
and
didn't
everything
happen to
too
run
in it.
into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Choose your class. Diplomat. Diplomat shines in society, a talented speaker. He avoids faux pas and he can convince those with whom he's talking without offending them. Politics in his field are... Okay. Oculus. The Oculus is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Or detective. The detective excels at investigation. He fails to notice every detail of his surroundings as well as the people in question. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive. Oh, this is interesting. Politics, etiquettes, linguistics, conviction, and diversion. I'm gonna be a grammar Nazi. Full pow, whatever. Full pow. It's funny because there's an app for an Android that is Fox there. That's exactly how you call it on the Android. But I guess it's a different term of the word because it's not used in technology here. What the hell do I want to be here? science, arts, using others to achieve his own ends. I'll be an oculist, I guess. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is a little more in-depth than I thought it was going to be. I don't even know what it means, yeah. Just how it's pronounced. Yeah, for this type of stuff, I guess it would be pronounced with faux. Convince people with the sheer... No, wait. Okay, I'm Oculus, so I'm down here. Be up to date with scientific knowledge and medical techniques. Wow. Rely on your knowledge of myths, occult and religious symbols. Benefit from a sound culture background. Discreetly steal items, pick locks, notice... Okay. Get people to act in your own interest. Ooh. Get that, and get that, and get that. Validate. Hold X. That's interesting. Trade unlocked. Achievement unlocked. I can't read that. It's too far away.
Unsolved cases. Have you ever heard of the Abbey of Hexham?
Vaguely.
An ingenious scam involving mass manipulation on a scale never seen before.
There was a cavern under the abbey, wasn't there?
Exactly. The wind would blow in through spouts, creating a terrifying howling sound. So, to stop the howling, the priests called for offerings from the peasants.
And if they brought enough money, I'm guessing the priests stopped the howling. A perfect trick to fool simple souls.
Admit it, Duchess. That story kept you in suspense, didn't it?
Yes, it did. I'm delighted to find out that you were the young and brilliant French investigator.
For someone who only remembers the case vaguely, your memories are very clear.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait.
Let me pause really quick. It's dated back in the 1700s, so they could be vampires. Never know, eh? No, it's intriguing so far. That's for damn sure. They do look like vampires, especially her.
We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
He looks like a werewolf because of the burns. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you? Not at all. So lie to her. Not at all. No.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Yes, definitely.
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
In the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so
This
sorry.
isn't a
but
sequel
I
to a
really
game
don't
that I
remember.
haven't played, is it?
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points to access the skill requires for the situation. You just need to have it unlocked. I can validate her lips.
I ask her a question. She answers with another. She
It
playing
shouldn't
with
be.
me?
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, but who knows? Each person you meet on the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personalities is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in the Journal tab in the menu. Immunity revealed. Okay, push button to access the menu.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother.
Oh, she's
Do you know
immune to
her?
it.
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Talent. Okay, holy cow. There's a lot of shit to learn in this game. You obtain talents for carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions in effect as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the dedicated tab in the menu. Holy crap. Oh, there's something over here. Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5. That's, intriguing. Yo, what's up?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Riche.
Monsieur de Riche.
Louis Dimas de
Delighted
Riche.
to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Riche's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Where is Lord Mortimer? What do you know about my mother?
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information,
freaking close-ups
lights
of
were
their
seen
faces,
in the
holy
middle
crap.
of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Your skills give you access to unique choices, actions, the cost of the effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost of the effort points. Okay. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here. Have you found anything here?
Did anyone see
Can't
anything
even
else?
press that.
Unfortunately not, sir. Only lights were seen by servants of the manor, sir. And as I was saying, sir, all the guests were asleep, and no one seems to have noticed anything at all. We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Riche. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock,
The
sir,
handkerchief?
the one you arrived by.
Holy shit, freaking... Okay, manipulation, you will kindly give me the handkerchief.
Pass me the handkerchief.
But sir, my orders were to give it to my master.
Are you refusing to give me my own mother's personal belongings?
Hell yeah!
Even though she was greatly looking forward to meeting your master, she's gone missing. And you seem incapable of finding her.
Oh, but sir, please.
And to top it all off, you refuse to give me the handkerchief that she so often let me use?
The handkerchief?
Do I deserve such little consideration in your eyes? Is that what you wish me to report to your master?
Holy...
No, certainly not, sir. Please forgive me, sir. I have been such an idiot. Here you are.
Damn.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could
Right
she be
trigger to
doing
move
out
faster.
here
I
on
already
this
know
wharf?
that. Handkerchief, yeah. Oh yeah, how the hell do I open that? Okay, there's that. There's character. Talents. Wow. Inspector, healer, dodger, assertive, apprentice, seducer, out of breath. God damn. And traits. Charismatic, trusting, and occultist. There's the mother's handkerchief. Emily's handkerchief. Mortimer's invitation. That's a lot to read there. What the hell is this? The Archidochus of Magic? I'm probably saying that wrong too. But, oh wow. Words they used back in the 1700s. Even though that said 1526. The hell is this floating?
There's no way I'm leaving without finding out about Mother.
What? Let's say go to the freaking... Look for clues about Mother. Oh.
Looks like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Don't even know about that one. Yeah. Okay. This game is really freaking pretty, though. That's for sure. It is. A lot of people were complaining that it's badly optimized, though. So far, I'm seeing that. Wooden floorboard. Examine.
Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten.
This is like a freaking Sherlock Holmes.
It still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
Style game. Good thing they all don't talk like that, Shakespeare. Yeah. Open the gate.
It's locked. I'll never get it open barehanded.
Pick the lock.
There we are.
Interesting. Amber fragments. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1.
A fragment of amber. This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Examine the barrel.
What have we here? It's cannon powder. The powder's wet. Not surprising, given the dampness of the dog. It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel had in mind, but it's a waste. This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm us.
I gotta turn up that sensitivity if I can. There we go. 60 should be good.
I really must find you,
yeah, that's
Mother.
alright.
And quickly, too.
This is, interesting so far. That's for sure.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
It's like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
Ah!
This might just come in handy.
I guess I should have took detective if I knew it was this type of game.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
This is,
some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
it's quite interesting so far. Okay, there's nothing over here. Look for more clues or go to the manor. Oh.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Alright, I got a bar. Think I could do something with this over here now?
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest.
Rip the floorboard. Really? Use the rusty iron bar. Okay.
That does it. Let's see what's hidden inside.
There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book
Jesus.
well. Mother used to read passages from it to me
Mysterious
all the time.
Cosmo...
And judging from
blah,
what I
blah,
can
blah,
see,
blah.
it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you could choose what to read to gain permanent skill points.
Let's look inside the
Oh.
bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
Examine the powder, let me
The
guess.
bag is covered in black powder. And judging by its consistency, it's the same type of powder that I found earlier. This just gets better and better.
Personal belongings.
Shit. Those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean? Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Oh.
An iron key completely rusted.
Take the key.
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Take the bag.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Hopefully she don't need it. And I didn't just kill my mother.
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger. A Latin inscription.
Oh.
En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus ergatur.
The what? Yeah, translate, please.
You don't know, my son, how little wisdom the world is governed with.
Whoa.
I tend to agree.
Discovered immunity, Lord Mortimer. Go up to the manor now. Interesting.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
There's subtitle error there. He said on top of a rocky outcrop, not on top of this rocky outcrop, as it said in the subtitle. Badly optimized. Running pretty good, actually, as it is. Okay, I couldn't read that. It says use a golden elixir for something. Is that Zeus?
Impressive.
That's fucking huge.
Ah, my son. I was looking for you.
Hello.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you?
Yeah.
You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope.
Welcome back.
But I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here.
Piaggi to
Anyway,
entrust the
I
letter
ought to
to
take the
you.
envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you
Confrontations
can
start.
always give it to me.
Uh-oh. Confrontations. During the confrontations, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of the story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you are talking to is convinced.
Thank you, my son.
Okay.
Bear that in mind. I'd
blunders
rather
left.
deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yeah, she's been here for several weeks now. Never mind, give me the letter. Or your letter. Ooh.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church, and her help is invaluable. I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she does so.
That is very commendable. But since we work together on a daily basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
We are the member. Oh, God damn it! I always do that. If I hear an accent too long, I'll start doing the accent. We are the members of the Golden Order, professional secret. Sorry, our business is confidential.
Be it Mother or myself, our motto has always
Achievement
been discretion
unlocked.
in all things. And the promise to never
breath.
betray a word of honor. Was your secret safe with Mother? It will be even more so with me.
You have convinced me. The mystery with which your mother manages her business proves that she carries your motto close to her heart. Your words seem sincere, my son.
All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now,
I
I've
hesitate.
always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
I told you to give it to me. You give it to me. I can't do that. You can count on me. Yes, I'll give it to her if I find her.
Listen, you have nothing to fear.
Please be a succeed.
I will give your letter to my mother the moment I find her.
The moment you find her? You mean Sarah has gone missing?
Oops.
Shit, I shouldn't have said that. Let's not exaggerate.
Fuck.
I have no other information at this time. It's probably nothing.
Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Confrontation, last step. For the last step of the confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until you either give a right one and you have to do the blunders left. The last step of the confrontation will repeat itself if you fail. LOL, I feel like I would fail hard at games like this. You're probably doing better than me. I'm doing pretty good. I understand it. It's starting to catch on to me. Okay, no worries. No thanks, you know.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Achievement unlocked. Something that's too small for me to read.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of
Jesus,
a
those
large
words are
number
huge.
of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast.
This looks
Without your
complicated.
mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to
It's
the
intriguing.
guillotine.
At the
She
same
has
time,
made the
yeah,
services
complicated.
of your order available to us by organizing the priest's safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Hidden elements. Many clues that the items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your adventure. Do not hesitate to look for them. Item at... Holy shit. Okay, so it's It's basically like Life is Strange. You gotta search around for stuff, but definitely older.
Lives of the Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Flip through it.
Open to Brutus's page. Caesar, stabbed by multiple blows at once.
Wait, shit, I'm using effort points.
Raised the dagger.
Oh!
Then, covering his head with his robe, he delivers himself to the arms of the conspirators. Nice family.
I completely
Let's
forgot
keep
about
it.
that.
Might come in handy someday.
I just put a book in your pocket. Okay, yeah, sure, where to go? You're like, what, a whole 120 freaking pounds and you can hide all this stuff? Video game logic. Alright, what's over here?
I thought my chimney was big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Is he
Since I
talking
set
about
foot
the
on the
wood?
island, I haven't ventured more
Or
than
something
2 yards
else?
away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight from Rome.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence. It's simple.
See that face on that guy?
President of the United
Oh shit!
States of
It
America.
was Washington!
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Richet. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't. It's the first time that I've ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
My mother about a leather. My mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Richet's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me,
You're announcing
I'm
when you
invited
put your
by
money
Sir
on the
Horn,
face of the
a
bill.
close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I
this is
understand
interesting.
rightly, Monsieur de Richet, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
She's gone missing. Invent something?
Like you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
Cringe.
Seriously, though, I know your mother well. Stay behind with me afterwards, and we'll take a moment to speak about her.
Oh, Mr. Presidente. Dialogue timer. I clicked on it. What?
Good evening, my friends.
Holy shit. That's the man from my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this
Man,
evening.
that joke
and
was
he
so
sends
17th
his
century.
deepest apologies.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat. Very influential.
I hate these
He's also
time-based
close
stuff.
to Lord Mortimer. So don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
Please feel at home.
Ooh.
And you, sir?
If I stay with Washington, we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
I'll go with him.
My vision is more important. Let's follow home.
I'll follow you, sir. Mr. Washington, I hope to speak with you at greater length on another occasion. Emily, please excuse me, but I would like to speak to Sir Holm. I shall see you later.
My friend,
Shiny.
I hope our dear Giovanni is well.
The troubles in France have fatigued him, but he will recover slowly. Do not fear. He apologizes for remaining in Rome. The voyage was too much for him.
And right he was, too. The mildness of the Mediterranean, eh? Come, sit down and have something to eat, my friend. You look rather pale.
Opportunity. Oh, I wasn't looking.
Excuse me, sir. I have been neglecting my duty. I haven't introduced myself. Sir Gregory Holm, an old friend of Lord Mortimer's.
A real pleasure, sir.
You who must be well used to the court of France. How do you find this peaceful little haven?
Charming if I hadn't come here for disturbing reasons.
That dude is gonna haunt
Yes,
my
I
nightmares.
heard
Yeah,
the
I know,
news.
eh?
What a story.
Indeed.
That freaking face.
I wanted to ask you.
What is the story exactly? Exactly? Does he know my mother?
You seem to know my mother well. Is that true?
Who does not know of her, sir? She has such a wide circle that everyone knows your mother from a distance or closer.
Everyone knows Sarah, my son.
But you only know her by her reputation.
I remember she once worked for the Crown of England and that she always honors her engagements. However, we have never been personally introduced, sadly.
Well, if I'm to believe my vision, you're not going to get along with her.
Thank you for your answers, Sir Holm. But I beg your pardon. I get the impression I know you. Have we met?
Except in my dreams, of course.
Not that I remember, young man. Perhaps you are mistaking me for another member of the Chamber of Lords. And what with the wig and the powder, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, you were definitely the one I saw threatening my mother.
I thought... Never mind. It'll come back to me.
Oh, who dis?
Would you allow me one last question, sir? I don't want to take up all your time.
Please, go
Hello,
ahead.
Yvonne. Welcome, stream.
What do you want to know?
What did my mother come here for? What is the link between Hillsborough and my mother? Is there anyone else missing other than my mother? Who could have held a grudge against my mother? My mother, my mother, my mother.
Sir, do you know Emily Hillsborough?
Oh, Madame la Duchesse. Of course. It was
Madame
I who
la
invited
Duchesse?
her to the island.
Do you know of any link between her and my mother?
Not really, no. They may well have met at the court of King George, but I can't be sure about that.
No dispute between them, then?
Not to my knowledge, no.
And even if Duchess Hillsborough is a complex woman to understand, I honestly can't imagine her in a conflict with the famous Sara de Ricci.
No!
Elizabeth! I should have insisted that you rest in your room.
Do you want me to call someone?
Let me handle this. I'm used to this kind of thing.
Thank you, Mr. Duché.
Miss, can you hear me?
Obliging.
Leave me.
Quick diagnosis, Shit! Okay.
Stand back, please. So
I
she
don't
can
have
read.
any more points. Or
Elizabeth
effort
is
points.
accustomed to this kind of thing.
It looks like it's just a dizzy spell. Can you tell me something about her?
Who is she? What's wrong with her? What is she doing here?
Who is this young lady?
Elizabeth Adams. She's come to the island for a course of treatment.
God,
to
you're
rest.
right. His face does
For a
look like
course of
something from a horror movie.
That's right. Cere can do
Or a
wonders.
horror game.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? Do you feel any better?
When did she arrive?
4 days ago.
Okay. My mother had already gone missing.
Are you all right, Elizabeth? You gave us quite a fright.
Opportunity.
Take
God
it easy,
damn
miss.
it!
Let me. I just need to get back to my room.
Reminds me of
course, my
Jigsaw.
dear.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Want to play a game?
Didn't you?
Pardon me?
Il segni della bestia.
Sorry, Your Eminence. I don't speak
What
Italian.
the fuck? I keep missing
forget
opportunity
it.
of what?
It doesn't matter.
What am I supposed to press?
Gentlemen, it's
Oh.
getting late.
God.
It's time for everyone to go to bed. It has been a long day.
I keep missing opportunities. Actually, I might not even be able to do the opportunities because I don't have any effort points. Maybe that's why it's just saying missed, 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 missed.
It's all the more delicate.
I'll see what I can do, but the case I'm on at the moment might well leave me with very few opportunities. Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Seriously?
Absolutely. It is
That's,
remarkable.
irrelevant, but that is weird.
Lord Mortimer is fond of
I just missed another
atypical
opportunity. I was reading the chat.
I
God
won't
damn it.
disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have
There's a lot of
some
weird stuff going on in this
outstanding
world right
pieces.
now, anyway. Ugh! Validate!
The statue is
There.
impressive, and so are the
I
paintings.
feel like drugs were
Rubens,
involved.
the Caravage, Guignero. Lord Mortimer has very good taste, and the means to express it.
Oh, I see our young sir is a connoisseur.
Yes, in my spare time. Yet, I couldn't tell you who the artist of that painting
What the
there.
fuck?
I think I recognize.
There you go, Alan. There's some more
the
shit
theme,
to
but
give you
this
nightmares
style
to.
intrigues me.
Saturn devouring his son. Oh, well, you wouldn't know. And the artist is none other than Lord Mortimer. I thought for a long time that the painting wasn't finished, but my old friend assured me it was. Still, there's no accounting for taste.
Not very conventional, but it sure does hold your attention.
You will find that Lord Mortimer is not what one would call conventional.
Hereditary?
Monsieur
No, I
Ricochet.
haven't.
Sir Holm, who was that young lady with you?
Elizabeth Adams, Mr. President.
No idea
She would
yet.
have liked to have stayed with
Moto.
us, but the
All I
poor
know is
woman
it's,
exhausted.
Elizabeth
I'm looking for my
Adams?
mother right now, and
Miss Adams is
it's
here
based
to
in the
rest.
1700s.
You have perhaps already come across her in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
And that's George Washington,
Rest
the
assured,
president.
she is not here for the same reasons as yourselves.
Obviously, you can actually see that.
Consequently, I'm counting on your indulgence. On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted.
I missed another fucking opportunity. God
The
damn
servant will accompany you to your
it. Actually
room.
managed to scare me when they normally don't. I recommend it. I'll take a look at it. I've missed so much opportunities. Character revealed, Elizabeth Adams.
Ladies, gentlemen, I bid you all good night. Mr. President, your
Oh, good
Eminence,
night, not a
Duchess,
gadoo
you
or
have the same rooms
whatever?
as usual. You, Monsieur de Richet, will find your room at the end of the corridor.
I don't like that
my
mask
friends,
on that guy.
I am bone tired.
We'd be distracting
I'm
you.
off to my bed.
Yeah,
See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
it's fine though.
Bluey, I shall see you in the morning.
As long as it doesn't impact the game
Good
too
night.
much, obviously.
See you tomorrow.
Oh man, it's been quite a day. Right, where is my room? Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Okay. Wow. Well, isn't this a friggin' wicked manor, eh? Okay. This my room?
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Monsieur de Napoleon Bonaparte.
Sir Jacques Peru?
Jacques Peru. My house is bigger. Jesus! Where's the fucking other... Is there anything on the nightstand? No. Anything over there? No? Okay, I'm gonna run. Holy cow! Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affected in the dialogue. Ow, I'm stuck on my beard. It affected a dialogue choice in the conversation. You cannot carry more than 5. Okay, they said my room was at the end of the freaking corridor. The hell was my name again? Oh, yeah.
Monsieur Johann van Vulne.
Johann van Vulne. Wow. Is this my room over here? Wow. You sure your room, your house is bigger, Alan? God, man. Sounds like someone's walking behind me. That's creepy. That's the one thing with these old places. Is this my room? Nope. I feel like this game is going to turn into a murder mystery or something. Yeah, that's what I'm getting a vibe for here, too. Especially in a house like this. It almost reminds me of the game Clue. George Washington in the kitchen with a lead pipe. Is this my room?
President George Washington.
Nope, that's President George Washington. Wow. This is a friggin'... In all honesty, my house is probably the size of one of those rooms in that house. Yeah, well, we haven't even been in one of the rooms yet. The whole game looks creepy. A little. It's getting interesting, that's for sure. I can't go in there. What's this? Item add royal jelly. Alright. At least I'm able to get a bunch of stuff. Like, the detail in this game is actually pretty impressive. Right, I thought of Clue as well. Yeah. Is this in my room?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Jesus. How's the detail outside? Oh, foggy windows. Is this my room?
Huh, that's me.
Yay! Let's see the size of the room.
Right. So what shall I do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance. But if I open it, I'll be betraying Piaggi's trust. What should I do?
Leave the letter closed for now.
Damn. Can't wait to
10
open
hours
it,
later, found my room.
I gave
Yeah.
my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room.
Yeah.
Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Look at the size of this room. Wait, this isn't even the room. This is like a living room area. Wait, I can go outside? Wow. Jesus. Look at this. Carmelite water? Jesus. See, literally size of my house, yeah. Wow. Alright. Is that my other door? Is that my other door? How many freaking doors, man? Maybe even bigger. Okay, there's... Okay. I didn't want to go to bed yet, but apparently I found the door to go into my bedroom. Really nice, though. I'd love to hang out in a place like that. Yeah. I almost feel like I'll have to be in a full-fledged suit to be in this house. Oh, sure, it's not a house, I guess. It's a manor mansion. Off the coast of England. Achievements unlocked. Holy cow. I went up to the manor and I found clues about my mother on the docks. I convinced Piaggi as the trustee of the letter. I met Mr. Washington. I chose to join Sir Holm in the small salon, or saloon, whatever. I found a strange book on the quay. I observed Sir Holm. Failed. I did not find all the clues about my mother on the dock. Alternate pass. I could have remained in the Grand Hall to speak with Mr. Washington. Yeah. Wait, is that the end of episode 1 already? Items found, all of them, apparently. Vulnerabilities, 100. New characters, or whatever the hell this is. Objectives. I have 4 points. Diversion, conviction. I'm going to get conviction. Logic. Sure. Oh, they're separate episodes. Yeah, it's the same as Life is Strange. It's like 5 episodes total. Equipping manuscripts. Here you could choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Parallel Lives. A series of biographies of illustrious men providing the much information of their lives and their origin of their greatness. 1 skill point in conviction. 1 skill point. Okay, 1 skill point. I'm this one, so gotta buy them all separate. No, it was all in one. Okay. Do I have any more points? No, I don't. Your next reading. That... I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna hit start quest to see if it goes to episode 2. I might have to leave it there. Talent unlocked. Sober. Is this still episode 1?
Your turn? The servants are not very efficient.
Durocher can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durocher's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
Okay. Mr. Washington.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower,
What's going on in the stream? I have no fucking clue.
Remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you too, sir.
Let me guess, Washington's at the door. Those little premonitions are pretty freaking cool, actually. Trippy, yeah. Jesus, Washington, stop knocking so loud. Or hard or long. All those words, you know. Okay, yo, what's up? It is too.
Excuse me, am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help. Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
I bumped into her in the small salon before.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least, I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her. I just need 10 minutes.
But if my vision is true, there are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Oh, shit.
Sir,
Sorry,
I
no.
don't feel well. I'm going to have to decline.
I see. Well, I hope you won't be needing my help one day.
I must act swiftly. I'll search my room later.
Spy on the men from your vision. The hell if I know where that frickin' door was in
I
this
recognize
place.
this part of the corridor. I'm close.
Multiple paths or multiple paths to reach your objective. May be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to. Oh.
Good evening, sir. I'm sorry, but an important meeting is underway. My instructions are to let no one pass.
Tell me, my good man.
Sir?
Listen, I'm an insomniac, and Sir Holm told me that you could go to the kitchen and make me a cup of herbal tea.
And what is in this herbal tea, sir?
Holm gave Washington a recipe for a sleeping drought. What was it
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Peppermint, clever, celery powder, peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. That sounds about right.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian.
Yes, it's herbal tea. I'll go and make it for you at once, sir.
I'll wait for you in my room.
Haha. I remembered. I smirked.
To watch undisturbed.
Yeah. Place to watch
The
undisturbed.
Battle of Alexander at Issus, or how Alexander the Great triumphed over King Dario. It's a beautiful weapon. Living a bicorn decorated with a coquette, my dearest son. I'm writing to implore you to act quickly. The situation is rapidly worsening here. Paoli continues to steer our motherland, Corsica, toward open warfare between France and England. His men are everywhere. We are obliged to go into hiding and are unable to remain in the same place for more than 2 days. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Let me guess. Outside?
This window opens onto the balcony.
Yep.
Okay, so that means the other room must be on my right.
No shit. No, it's when you go, if you're listening to him talking on the right, if you go out a window, they're on the left.
Eagerness, but the pressure on my family complicates the task.
Relax, my friend. Your relatives will soon be safe.
So what I saw in my vision really did happen. Well, I hope I haven't missed anything important.
I thank you so much.
Don't mention it. Now that's settled, let us speak about your support.
Yes. You mentioned earlier some assistance from the Golden Order?
Absolutely. I have concluded an agreement with their leader, Lady Sarah Faustine de Richet.
Oh! Another case that Mother didn't tell me about.
The funds from
Buddy's beard was too powerful there.
Foundry in Tuscany. You will soon be able to count on 100 or more cannons for your future campaigns.
I was not expecting so much help from you. When
This
can
dude
I
not
meet
very
this,
good at
de
physics.
Well, unfortunately, something has cropped up. De Richet has disappeared.
Disappeared? What? Here?
Yes, but the staff are redoubling efforts to find her, I assure you.
So the agreement, is it on or off?
It is on. Her right-hand man has just arrived here to help us find her. And it is none other than her son, Louis Maurice de Richet. I wager he will ensure his mother's commitments are met.
Louis. Not an easy name to live with in these times.
Of course. But from now on, you will deal with him.
This man, it can only be Mortimer.
Very well. I
Mortimer?
will seek him out.
Merde.
Merde. Typical fucking French people. What's with the slow? Wait, am I supposed to do something? Opportunity missed. Oh, agility skill required. Okay. So I was supposed to do something. I just don't have it yet.
Better get away from here.
No shit, Sherlock. Okay.
Louis?
Emily? I can explain.
Perhaps, but remains.
Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skill. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. What?
Still.
But first, you could perhaps remove the blade from my throat?
You have 10 seconds to explain your...
Golden elixir. How do I use a golden elixir? Items, inventory. Golden. Where's the golden elixir? Next skill is free. Temperate. I don't have one. That's not good. Press down. Swear your innocence. Try to calm her down.
Emily, we both know you're not going to kill anyone this evening.
Be careful. I might have to cut you off.
Wait. Let's talk about this misunderstanding.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh shit.
I thought a night's stroll would help me sleep better. A servant must have closed the window behind me
And my window was the only way for you to get back inside. Most convincing. What were you really doing on the balcony?
Worry about her.
Seeing the window open, I feared someone had entered your room. With what I'd heard next door, I'd every reason to believe that your life was in danger.
Smooth.
I am a grown woman, but how kind of you to worry about me. Now that I'm safe and sound, tell me more. Has this anything to do with the Order?
The Order?
Oh, yes. Washington informed me you were part of the Order.
You too? You're part of this too?
Yes. Now answer. Do these events concern me? Do they involve the Golden Order?
I overheard a conversation
between a French soldier and some other individual.
And what were they talking about?
It seems Mother is involved, something about a military campaign. Apparently my mother validated an order of cannons to help this man.
Really? Since when does the Order finance wars?
As far as I know, since never.
Did they give any details, a date, what they were for?
Nothing at all. Did you know anything about this?
No, but I won't forget. Thank you. All right, Louis, I might have overreacted a bit. Please do excuse me, but next time, please try knocking on my door. I'd be delighted to open it for you.
Oh.
Kinky.
Well, I'll remember in that case. Good night, Emily.
Good night, Louis.
Oh, damn, look what she's wearing, too. No wonder why she came at him. I guess this is still episode 1. Go back to bed, okay. How the hell am I supposed to remember where my room is?
Your Eminence, what are you doing here?
I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Yes,
Why
I
do you
know
ask?
open. I mean,
have
yes,
a
I
name
didn't
to
open
add.
it.
Here it is.
Thank you, my son. Ah, I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Give me 1 second, please.
Okay, what you doing?
I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
That's fucking interesting. Okay, is this the end of episode 1? How long is this episode?
Exhausted. Better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
That's interesting to sleep next to. Episode 1, 2, Night Stroll. I didn't fail anything. Woohoo! New characters met, yeah. 4 new points. Where the hell is agility? I need agility. That seems to be needed. Psychology, I'll take that. Questioning. I don't have that. Skill not acquired. Just get 1 of everything for now, I guess. Rooting, manipulation. Level 2.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before me. I'd better search the room. Who knows? Maybe she left me something behind.
Your next reading. Look for clues on your mother. This is interesting. That's for damn sure.
The torture of Ixion, condemned by the gods to lose his mind because of his arrogance.
Okay. Hey Johnny, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Unlock. Golden elixir. Yay, I finally got one.
Golden elixir. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
How's it going anyways there, Johnny?
Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Interesting.
A Voyage Around the World.
We're just up to no good tonight.
Louis Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books. What a coincidence. And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother? Found it. A faint sign of the Order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book. Let's see if I can find anything else in this room.
Vigilance, great.
I'm not far from solving the puzzle. I must keep searching. Look, markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage.
Interesting. Really? How's that? Oh yeah, it's ripping of steam.
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
What I got? Carmelite.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
What's this?
There's a circle around the lock here.
I have a key. Use the key. I can't. Okay, unlock it. The hell is that?
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer, to be given to her son, Louis. I should probably take it.
No shit, you are Louis.
All right, I've retrieved everything.
Okay. You retrieved everything, now what?
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy. Before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. Inferno by Dante. Abandon
see if there's
hope,
anything
all
out here.
you who enter here.
Some books. Oh, what was that?
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
I can't do anything with it. Damn it! No, move away. What is it it said I needed?
Here's something will undermine my botanist's appreciation for the local climate.
Vigilance. Okay. Look for clues on your mother. I don't think I can find get any more freaking clues in here. Oh, there's something on that chair. Alright, that was just a collector coin.
Nothing. Writing material.
That's it?
Let's recap. My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She must have used the writing materials. What if she used lemon juice instead? An old trick used to hide messages. A message using invisible ink. I bet she used a lemon to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Find
The
something
message
to
is
reveal.
illegible. I have to keep searching.
Okay. Find something to reveal. I guess charcoal would work. Access the value of the ash, yeah.
Apart from getting the book dirty, I can't see any use for this.
What else we got?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
Coffee. Coffee. Candle?
If a message is written in lemon juice, the flame will reveal it.
Okay. Think about leave it, take the candlestick. Okay, the candle... Video game logic, again. Candle was lit and he put it in his jacket.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer.
I already got that key. Okay, so I guess go use the invisible heat candle I just put in my pocket. Spread ashes on the book, burnish, the page with candlestick.
It's working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it. And judging by the number of paintings in the manor, could be anywhere.
Hey, no shit.
After that, she adds, beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected soldier. And that's its weakness. What is my mother trying to tell me? If you've gone to so much trouble, you must not have only found something important, but you must have also felt like you were in great danger. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical. I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
Huh. Trade unlocked. Member of the order. Skill level up. Okay. Still don't have any of that. Talents, traits. On the first floor. This is,
If I get a chance, I may have to take a little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
This is intriguing. Now where the hell's the exit?
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Holy crap. There we go. Okay, apparently I can't go downstairs. Is this classified as the first floor or what? Or are we in a basement? Can't go up those either. This is one confusing house. Gotta go down these stairs? Yay! What the hell happened to her?
Excuse me, Monsieur de Richet. I really need to talk to you.
Hello. You're Elizabeth Adams, aren't you?
Yes, I regret that we haven't been properly introduced.
Bring up the body. Ask you about her eye.
You had us all worried last night. How are you feeling today?
Better. I was just a bit queasy. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Do you really want to know what made me ill? Last night, I found out that your mother was on the island. What are you doing here?
Ask why she's interested. Admit that your mother has gone missing. Change the subject. No.
Excuse me, but speaking frankly, why would you care?
I know your mother very well.
Really?
What do you mean?
Yes, I have been in your mother's care ever since I was born.
She nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No. I remember her stare, cold as ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too.
What the fuck?
She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Hold on a minute. What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh, she's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I've got to go.
I don't have questions.
I need to know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Oh, here we go.
There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
Elizabeth.
You just encountered an immunity. One effort point is locked. Uh-oh.
Hiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even hear yourself? Do you really think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed?
Yeah,
as
it's
if
easy
by
to get
magic?
games for free, man.
That it will
Don't
bring
get
my
caught, though.
smile back, or let me sleep at night?
Your IP address will get banned from Steam.
You don't seem like a bad person. And I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear. I know you're
She's freaking
You're no different
violent.
from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you. Some people care about you, don't they?
Mention her mother, her father, her sister, her brother. Shit.
Your mother, for example.
You mean the woman who left me in the hands of your mother? The woman whose duty it was to give up her life to protect me? I disowned my mother when I turned 13.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
I've got nothing more to say to you. Figure it out yourself.
Damn, she crazy. Trait unlocked, naive. Okay. God, that went from 0 to 100 quick with her.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service, day and night, sir.
Can you tell me about the host?
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything else that sir would like to know?
What can you tell me about the guests?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with
Wrong
me,
button.
I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
Your golden elixir. Would you have the devil's thorn? Got any amber manuscript? Would you have any manuscript?
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir, and I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir. I took it to restore.
Sir.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
Well, there you are then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
In that case, I suggest you say nothing and hand it over.
But
Now!
But sir, Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
No, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
Very good. There were some other things I wanted to go over with you. You wouldn't have a little golden elixir I could use, would you?
Oh, unfortunately, sir, I have orders not to give any of that medicine to any of Lord Mortimer's guests. Some guests are here to follow a very strict treatment. Mixing or combining certain substances would be dangerous for sir.
My good fellow, you're right. One should never mix...
You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself.
Treatments without the advice of an expert. It so happens that I usually make my own golden elixir, but I haven't brought my kit with me. Perhaps, in that case, would you fetch a spoonful of ethyl alcohol, ethereal oil, and 10 milliliters of ethanol for me? Along with that, a small quantity of gold, please. Just a few crumbs will suffice.
Ah, I see that sir knows his subject. Therefore, I see no reason why I shouldn't give them to you. I hope that will be enough for you, sir, because I haven't any more.
Thank you. That will be fine.
May I help with anything else, sir?
No, I'm good. Tell me about the guests.
What can you tell me about the guests?
Do excuse me, sir.
Almost game, but this
but
was a cheap one from 97. The free versions that Google won't run on new PCs.
Guests, sir.
You got to change the compatibility
like
inside
else.
of the Windows settings. I could play the games back way in the day if you do it that way. And then sometimes you have to change your registry options. Perhaps sir would like to know something else. What can I find on the ground floor? What's on the first? May I walk outside?
What is outside on the island exactly?
Lord Mortimer has made a point of keeping the main part of the island in its natural state, sir. For security reasons,
How many times does this
only
guy have
the
to say
walls
sir?
and the
Holy
gardens
shit.
are accessible to guests. If sir would like to walk along the wharves, he has only to follow the pathway used upon his arrival. If he would like to walk in the interior gardens of the manor, I would advise sir to pass through the portrait gallery. May I help sir in any other way?
What's on the second?
Yes. What can I find on the second floor?
That floor is strictly reserved for Lord Mortimer, sir. In the west wing, on the second floor, are his private chambers. In the east wing are the rooms reserved for Lord Mortimer's personal guests. At the moment, these rooms are reserved for Sir Holmes, sir. But only authorized guests may access that area.
Sir.
Does sir have any more questions?
I do. What's on the ground?
Yes. Can you briefly describe the ground floor, please?
Very well, sir. On the ground floor, there are mainly living rooms. Sir finds himself at present in the Grand Hall. From the Grand Hall, sir can access, on one side, the small salon where the guests like to relax with a good book. From there, sir can access the conference room, which is closed at present for preparations. That is where Lord Mortimer likes to gather all of his guests for talks. From the other side of the Grand Hall, sir may access the dining room. That is where sir's meals will be served. From the dining room, sir may benefit from an exceptional view overlooking the island. It is also the best way to access the portrait gallery, where a large part of Lord Mortimer's works are exhibited. And in the gallery, sir will also find access to the garden. But sir may be reassured the building is accessible on both sides, so that it surrounds the garden in question. So, sir should not find cause to worry. No one has ever gotten lost.
Except for my mother.
Has sir another question?
Nah, I'm good, dude. You say sir a lot. Holy crap. Alright, who's anybody over there? Nobody over there. Okay, so where the hell... What the hell is this? That's the main entrance where I came in. Okay, so is this other side is the dining room. So that should be right here. Yeah.
friends.
The size
I
of
bid
this
you
dining
welcome.
room.
I hope the night was
It's
not
like
too
fucking
short.
outside on a
Your
balcony.
Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night. Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious
Von Wollner.
Affairs and close aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is Mortimer playing at? He tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
As for myself,
Thank you again for the wine, Your Eminence. It is served every day at the king's table.
I am delighted to
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well. Surprising when you know Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
My dear Johann, how are you?
Glad to make landfall at last. And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I shall feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be
This is
a refuge for
interesting.
you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
Oh, my friend, I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Very much so, Sir
I can't do
Gregory.
anything. I
Such
don't have any of those
complexity.
skills.
Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank it, the orphanage in Bloomsbury was still in ruins.
Would you repeat that?
Oh, well, I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
Opportunity missed. Oh, wait. No.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
She's all sweaty.
Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Ask Washington what he thinks about Wollner. Ask Emily what she thinks about Wollner. Ask Emily.
What do you think of Volner?
The Prussian king is his puppet.
I find it hard to believe the king of Prussia is so weak.
Be careful. Volner is as influential as he is dangerous.
You seem to know each other well.
We used to work together.
I see.
And you, sir?
Look at Napoleon here.
Have you any information on this Napoleon?
Let Emily reply.
Mortimer is arranged to keep his family out of the harmful reach of Corsican monarchists.
Interesting.
And that's not all. Mortimer and my mother have apparently agreed to deliver cannons to this Bonaparte.
What? Since when does the Order finance wars? Are you sure?
Unfortunately, yes. And the fact you didn't know my mother made this agreement makes it even stranger.
Thank you, Louis. At least you have taught me something.
Ah.
Monsieur de Richet? It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Napoleon, if I know my history correct, I don't want to talk to you. Holy shit.
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
Holy green eyes.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured
She reminds me
me
of
that you are
Cruella
to
de
take
Vil.
over the project on behalf of
not quite. She's a lot hotter
You
than
must
Cruella de
know
Vil.
that I am deeply sorry about our disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things properly.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet.
Unless
I'm
you're
afraid I'll
talking
be unable
about
to answer
Louis's
your
mama.
questions.
He
If so,
assured
then
me
yes.
that you could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
Oh, here we go.
Well, of course.
And for
Confrontation.
that, I have a little question for you. The agreement stipulates an aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Absolutely. 50,000 louis d'or in hard cash.
The offer I'm talking about was for only 20,000 louis d'or, Monsieur
Shit.
de Richet. The truth is, you really have no idea about our agreement. So, you're wasting my time. I need to work with people I can have confidence in, sir.
The exact numbers may have escaped me. I suggest you wait for my mother's return in order to manage such details.
I have one last question I would like to pose to you. We don't know each other yet, you and I. And I need to make sure that we both share the same vision for the future of France. Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
Uh-oh.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words,
Yay.
and I agree. Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put his trust in you. I hope to work with you in the very near future. I would like to thank you for your support by offering you this humble little gift.
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
His voice sounds very familiar.
My friends,
The one that does the voice of Louis.
I would like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them. The last time I came to this place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
I trust you shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow. All the guests will be present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
Episode 1, Act 3, I guess. Wines and Cannons. Was I unable to pursue Elizabeth Adams to talk about my mother? Yeah, I know. Alright. I need level 2. Psychology. I don't have that. Alright, level 2. Don't need that. Okay.
Alright, let's recap. Before dinner, I was going to investigate my mother's message. I've got to find the place where all eyes size you up.
Science. Find the place mentioned by your mother. All eyes size you up. Key with an occult earth symbol. Whoa. Holy frickin' frackin' library. Jesus! Yeah, I was gonna say, please tell me I don't have to search this place for a specific frickin' book. That would suck. Hey, it's the Last Supper. Anyone see Medusa? I don't see Medusa.
Where all eyes size you up. Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should I go and try to find the creature now?
Okay, find Medusa. There's the Last Supper. Look at these freaking pictures, man. This is like really well done artwork in this game. Like, mind you, it's not hard to place a picture inside of a game like that, but hey, Outdoors, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Okay, where the hell is Medusa? She's not in here. Oh, what was that?
Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family.
I'm doing good, man.
A painting by Raphael. Amber crystals. Ah, François Ier, Receiving the Holy Family. A painting by Raphael. Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost. The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples. Celia. That name means nothing to me.
Okay, so like...
Allegory regarding the decoration of the rights of men. That's the least you could say.
Jesus.
Liberty or Death by Regnault. Well, I'll take liberty, please.
Where is
I do understand
Medusa?
his choice, even though it seems radical.
Okay. Chill for a second here. Another collector's coin. Found her. Oh, don't be a frickin' puzzle.
I've got to find out what Mother was trying to do with her. The Medusa. A hero armed with a sword? A hero with a lantern? And the last one holding a shield. I'll stake my life on it. All the statues form a single scene together. The poor devils are about to face the beast. Let's give them a helping hand.
God damn it. I hate these. Okay, Medusa's looking that way. Examine the sword, rotate the statue. Toward Medusa.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should. The aim is to defeat the Medusa, so what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa?
Yes.
Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero. Pretty smart. But it also means I have to make sure I get the shield position just right.
Okay.
The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time, betrayed by the marks of time. So that makes it easy. The shield must face the sword.
Okay.
In Greek mythology, anyone who looked into the eyes of the Medusa turned to stone, so the monster's statue must be turned towards someone who can protect their eyes. It can only be the hero holding the shield. The clue I found said, "Beware hero. The beast always charges the best protected. That is its weakness." That's the key. The best protected hero is the one holding the shield. Thank you, Mother.
Okay, towards the one holding the shield. Rotate towards Medusa. Why is Medusa not looking at the one with the shield? Oh, whoops. Oh my god, this is confusing the shit out of me here. Towards Medusa.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa. Except for here, it doesn't work. There must be something else.
Hero in front of the shield.
Now, Louis, it's time to keep a logical mind, as every good scientist should.
I already said this
aim
part.
is to defeat the Medusa. So what can the lantern be for? To light up the Medusa? Hardly likely. The hero holding the lantern will be easy prey, and the shield will be of no use. To light up the sword? No, that makes no sense. So that leaves the shield. I wonder if the aim is to play with the light. If I turn the shield right, the light would be reflected. The ray of light will perturb the Medusa and focus her attention on the best protected hero. Pretty
Yeah,
smart.
that one's fine then. I gotta do something with the shield here.
Let's think. To vanquish the beast, the statues have to be lined up in a specific order. What can the shield be for? To protect its holder? Why not? But in that case, what's the lantern for? Step back and take a second, Louis. Be logical, but open-minded. Think outside the box. Nobody said a statue has to have only one use. I wonder if the lantern was to distract the Medusa. This shield can both protect the holder and also reflect the light from the lantern to distract the beast. In other words, I'll have to make an angle of 90 degrees between the lantern and the Medusa by turning the shield to face the sword. If Mortimer's the one who thought of all this stuff, then honestly, he must have a screw loose. Crazy idea, but worth a shot. The mechanism is worn here. Whenever the shield is not turned toward the sword, the machinery freezes up. The statue must have been in this position most of the time.
Okay, so I gotta turn it towards the sword, and then play with the mechanism, and then turn it back towards Medusa? Holy freaking hell.
If I respect the legend, I have to place the hero holding the shield in front of the Medusa.
Okay. Oh! Interesting.
Whoa. Rah! For Pete's sake, Emily. You scared the pants off
Who the
me.
hell says
Don't ever
rah
do that again.
when they're scared?
Keep your nose out of my business then.
I don't know what you're talking about.
First my room, now here. Stop following me, you're becoming a nuisance.
Wait a minute. You're not implying that I'm here to court you, are you?
Oh, Louis, I'm just stating the obvious. You wouldn't be the first, rest assured.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. The worst thing is that it seems to be working.
Stop fooling around and tell me what you're doing here.
Answer her frankly, dodge the question with humor, answer with the question. I'm gonna answer her.
I've discovered a hidden message from my mother. She explains how
I already
to find
told her the
secret
truth
room.
earlier, so.
Something must have attracted her here, so I've come to check it out. And you? What brings you here?
My, you're curious.
Let me guess.
Go on then, impress me.
Imagine she's looking for someone too, whatever makes a joke. She has to investigate Mortimer.
You're spying on Mortimer, right?
Everyone is spying on Mortimer.
Shall I take that for a yes?
Take it as you please, but I wouldn't be surprised if all the guests were around here somewhere searching the manor. Well, no matter. I'll tolerate your presence this one time. Now, since you're here, make yourself useful. Look around on your side. I'll do the same on mine, and if you find anything of interest, let me know.
Oh yeah, in your dreams.
At your service, madam.
Okay.
heavenly symbols refer to Pandora's box. Emily, I'm pretty sure I've got Pandora's box.
Of course you have. You see an earthen pot and you immediately assume it can only be Pandora's box. Logical. What I like about you, Louis, is that you never fail to surprise me.
I'm pretty sure that's human.
Emily,
Or
what if
human?
I
No
open
shit.
the jar?
Humorous.
Would that then make man responsible for all the evils?
Try. It'll make a change. All right, can we move on now?
I do love your irony, but honestly, are you ever impressed by anything you see?
By a chamber pot? No, you really do need to do better than that.
Okay, then.
A golden fleece.
It's freezing. Hurry up.
Advise her to use the eye.
Cold? You want a rug? It'll warm you up.
I wouldn't be caught dead in that horrible thing.
That's a pity. The gold color brings out your eyes.
And your flattery brings out your boorishness.
A boorishness?
An unofficial gospel? You'd be more likely to find this kind of book at the Vatican.
Nothing special. The library at Buckingham has 3.
The Gospel according to Judas, or How to Crucify Jesus as part of God's plan. You do realize that the contents of this book could undermine the very foundations of Christianity.
One more reason to leave it in the secret room of a lost manor on a private island.
Do you realize how important this book is?
Of course, but what I really want to know is how did it come into Mortimer's possession?
I was thinking the same thing about all the paintings and sculptures in the manor. I bet you've read them cover to cover.
Naturally.
Really? I'm curious. Tell me, what part stood out the most to you?
The passage where Mary says to Joseph, "Hey, you, shut up."
In other words, you haven't even opened one.
Jesus. You know, for 17th century humor, it's actually doing pretty good in this part. What's this?
Hey, Mortimer is the author of this work. It talks about his passion for art.
What the fuck? That's creepy looking. Is she seriously... Okay. Shiny.
Guess what I found?
The Holy Grail.
Older than that.
A piece of Noah's Ark.
Not that old.
This could go on for hours. Just tell me.
Caesar's laurel wreath. The workmanship on this crown is amazing. The finesse of the gold laurel leaves is beautiful. A crown worthy of an emperor. I'd stake my life that it's the genuine article. I can just see Mortimer dressed in a toga, wearing a laurel wreath, strutting around his manor all day long.
You have a curious idea of Mortimer.
Why? He's eccentric, like all the English are, isn't he?
Well, if Peru stands for French grace, then if I were you, I wouldn't be making that sort of remark.
Okay. What this?
Oh, looks like a pamphlet on different political regimes, written by Mortimer himself. You should see this sword, Emily. It's magnificent.
I'm busy. Describe it to me.
Brass quillons and knobs. A beautiful cruciform line. Judging by the wear and the technique used to forge it, this sword dates back to the Crusades, and it must have belonged to a wealthy knight.
I'm gonna run out of thingies.
MCXC 1190. That's right. Forged for the Crusades.
1190. Holy shit. Sword of Joan of Arc.
It really does look like Joan of Arc's sword.
The famous Maid of Orleans. One of your favorite historical heroines.
You bet. Given the number of English butts she kicked.
And we all know where that got her. When you finished playing, maybe you can help me search the place?
Yay! Okay, well, I've done tons of searching, and you've only been in one frickin' spot.
I found an amazing ring. There's an inscription engraved on it.
Oh, here we go. Translate the inscription. God damn it.
You're married. Why don't you wear a wedding ring?
You mean wear something just to prove your love? Not my style.
Alright, that didn't go as planned.
Carry on searching.
Searching for what? I've done everything. Your ass is in the way for the other side. Fine, I'll do a big circle. Or not.
Here's something interesting. A manor in Maine, hundreds of acres of land in Catalonia, properties in Shanghai. Incredible. Some of these deeds are over 600 years old, and all signed by the hand of Mortimer.
I wonder if that's what inspired my mother's attention. How come all these documents have Mortimer's signature on them?
Do you think all these properties really belong to him?
See those fine scratches around the words?
Yes, and?
The ink barely spreads on the paper. It spreads exactly the same way on the signature. The deed was written using the same ink. If it is a fake, then it's a professional job. These documents must be fakes. No man can own that many original works, no matter how rich he is.
Be careful. The Order has tried many times to estimate his personal wealth without ever succeeding.
And look here. Castles in Scotland, vineyards in Italy, districts in Venice. He's richer than some European countries.
These documents are intriguing, but do you really think that's what attracted your mother's attention here?
I don't know. She was obsessed with Mortimer, and I must confess these property deeds are troubling.
If that's the case, why would she have left them?
Once again, I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we find her. And what's your take? How did Lord Mortimer get all this? It's just crazy.
Secret connections, money, or a well-kept family treasure passed on from generation to generation. Who knows?
That would mean some of Mortimer's ancestors lived before Jesus was born. I wonder why my mother didn't make it clear what she was interested in here.
She didn't have time to write it down, or maybe she wasn't sure of what she was looking for.
Or she wanted to protect her discoveries.
Phone is low though, okay.
It's disturbing.
You'll just have to search the rest of the room. Maybe you'll find something. What is that you found?
A cameo pendant. What's going on?
Nothing.
For crying out loud, Emily, you lunged for that jewel like your life depended on it. Tell me what this is about.
No. I can't trust a man who sneaks into my room in the middle of the night.
Are you really gonna use that against me every time we meet?
It's difficult to pretend nothing happened. We just met, Louis. I like you, but I can't just suddenly open myself up like a book to you.
Listen, Emily. It seems pretty obvious to me that you haven't come here for the sole purpose of sampling Mortimer's cellar. Stop all the clever evasions and just trust me.
And why the hell should I place my trust in you, Louis?
When are you going to understand that I just want to help you?
What do you expect? That I'll fall into your arms and say yes to everything you want?
What are you talking about? I'm only asking you to trust me a little. If only on principle, as a member of the Golden Order, for example.
I'll admit you are fairly reliable.
That's it? I was expecting more.
Well, I'm prepared to trust you when it comes to choosing a French cheese. But I've nothing to gain by confiding in you any further than that.
Nothing to gain? Damn it, Emily! I'm only trying to help you. Stop needing to gain something all the time.
Because you think I need help?
Just like everyone. You have your strengths and your weaknesses. And there's no use pretending otherwise.
Ha! And I bet you found out where I'm weak, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
Pragmatic, intelligent, sure of herself. Her only weak spot is her difficulty talking about herself. I don't know much about your past, but I'm guessing you had to get by on your own for much of your life. It might have closed you off, and that can be a disadvantage. It might be time for you to open up and risk a little trust. Not every man you meet wants to hurt you.
Yes, you may be right. I might have some weaknesses, but I don't need your help to overcome them. And I'm simply not contemplating collaborating with anyone at this time. Do you understand?
She likes to lead her investigations herself.
Oh, it's crystal clear. You don't like people telling you what to do, and you do like giving the orders to everyone.
If I were the matron you speak of, I would have found an underling to search this place, and I would be sound asleep in my bed.
Shit.
I already have a work partner. I know my weaknesses. I don't doubt that your abilities will be of use to me, but I already have all that, thanks to my teammate.
Is there any chance you might tell me who he is?
No, I've already said too much.
It's Washington.
Consider yourself lucky I've even given you this much. It's extremely rare, believe me.
Come
Or
on,
or
don't
his
stop
mother.
now that you come this far. You know that eventually I'll end up making you talk.
Well, since no one can resist you, let's see if you can guess who my partner is.
You're a gambler. So, your partner is... It's as obvious as it is surprising. You're my mother's hard-hitting partner.
Oh, God, do you really believe the nonsense that comes out of your mouth?
Well, a second ago I did.
What?
A little.
Sorry, Louis, your mother is not my partner.
Then it's him. Then it's Washington.
Chances are, you're working with a member of the Order.
The only members of the Order other than ourselves are your mother and Mr. Washington. The former has sadly gone missing. As for the latter, I knew nothing of his arrival. Incidentally, you must have noticed how inefficiently our Order communicates internationally.
Okay, it's...
Your husband, of course.
My husband, he can't even walk without a cane. Poor old man. Let him live out the rest of his days in peace.
How nice for him.
Right, time is short. You haven't convinced me. I prefer to remain discreet.
Okay.
Don't take it the wrong way.
I'm out of
All I
freaking
can
effort
tell you
points.
is
I
I'm
couldn't do
looking for
anything.
my sister. And if I reacted so strongly at the sight of the cameo pendant, it's because I thought it belonged to her. But it doesn't.
I understand. I won't insist.
It's time to leave.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
I must admit it has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Oh, she's been drinking too much again.
Louis, I need to talk to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone.
I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
What?
I was sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now. Otherwise, it'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me. What should I do?
Oh, wow. No, Elizabeth is dead, according to Washington. So she ain't real. Emily wants me. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Elizabeth. She's been like punched and shit and scars and beat. No. She was a bitch.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but
I'm sorry.
Some very urgent business has cropped up. We can speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Good night, madam.
Oh, I might regret that.
Well, well, Louis, you took your sweet time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
What is she doing here? Nothing important.
She probably wanted to chat more about my mother.
Really? So Miss Adams is somehow linked to your mother?
Is there
In a
nudity
way,
in this game?
I guess she is. But I thought all of that could wait until tomorrow.
That young girl seems very...
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here?
What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here, in my bed. Go ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
I know your mother
Okay,
was here
good.
to meet someone, but I can't figure out who.
Oh, so that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest with each other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Are you talking about the Book of All Mysteries? Al-Azif?
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah. When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
My mother came here to find out who von Burchard planned on selling the book to.
And did she find out?
I have no idea, but I think she thought it would be someone invited to Mortimer's next party.
You mean one of us here now?
That's what I think. It wouldn't be you, by any chance.
Unfortunately, no. I was planning to steal it myself. Thank you for all this information, Louis. Right, enough chatting. Come and join me instead.
Okay. Damn, Louis. You're getting it on.
I have to go, Louis. I don't want anyone finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
The hell? Why was he almost in the fetal position? Did she rape him? Skill level up, diversion. My freaking ears.
Lord Mortimer?
Monsieur de Richet, at last we meet.
Hey, his face. Interesting. Alright, so we got level 2, level 2, level 2, level 2. Is that it? Well, that's the end of episode 1. I'm confuzzled. This is, it's very intriguing so far, right? That's for sure. Buddy's voice there, though, that plays Louis sounds extremely familiar. So I am going to look it up at the moment. But episode 1, yeah, it's got some optimization problems, but it's a very, very sharp looking game. Damn good graphics is what I'm gonna say. The mouth is obviously off a bit with the talking, but who cares? The story's good. Nobody really cares about graphics that much. Let's see. Even though I'll probably show you here what the name is, but I'm impatient. The console game. Oh, voice actors right there. Nathan Rippey, Lewis Nathan Rippey. Nathan Ripley. That's actually sounds familiar. Nathan Rippey. Big Bad Wolf directors. Episode 1 was March 13th, 2018. So 1 year later, I'm finally playing it. Choose 3 classic but different yet. Co-founded by the European Union, CNC. Progressive system is 15 available. The plot. I don't want to go too far into that detail crap. Okay. Alright, so episode 2, Where Is My Mother, is next. This is getting kind of interesting. Is what I'm gonna say, that's for sure. But yeah, let me just exit out really quick. There, okay. So that was The Council, episode 1. The Mad Ones. Really interesting is what I'm going to say on that part of that game there. The fact that it actually has real life people, I guess, in it. In a way. They're from the 1700s. They're dead now, but they're portrayed pretty good so far. It's interesting. I am definitely going to try to keep this game going here. I'm still waiting for episode 3, obviously, for Life is Strange, but that's, who knows when that's coming. Council, I'm happy with this game. I actually am. A little bit more optimization would be really good. It's not completely done yet, so I don't know if it gets better or not. Obviously, it probably, story-wise, will get better, and more stuff will come to fruition. But for now, that's about it, eh? Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this live stream, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to support me for future games, future builds, and everything, and all that stuff, down in the description is the link to donate if you wish to help support the channel. Oh, excuse me. Subscribe if you're new, if you wish. There, join my Discord. I'm having problems with my Discord link right now. It's not staying active for ever. It's like only lasting for 5 minutes and then it expires. It's so stupid. So I'm trying to get that figured out right now at the moment. But yeah, I can't talk. My English is horrible today. But yeah. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. The Council episode 1. And I guess I'll see you guys all in the next one. I hope you guys all have a freaking awesome day. It's Courtney69. I'm out. Bye.